Oscar in here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. I put it down, representing for my team. I'm in green.
Shawn, what did you like about Trey when he was here for those weeks 3, 4, and 5? And what do you think he can bring to your return game?
I think he's got good vision. Runs behind his pads. He's got good balance. Good acceleration. His top end speed. I mean, he's had success. With Kansas City last year, and I think he just brings an element that I think can add to us, and I'm excited about what he's going to do.
Do you like him on punts or kicks, or are you fine with him on both?
We're developing them both. I mean, I think for us, anytime you can get, we're going to try to play the best players we can that give us the best options. But I think anytime a guy can do both, I think that helps add value to his ability. And so we're always trying to develop more guys to be able to do both.
Along those lines, I know he had some preseason punt return reps, but he's not done it in a regular season game. Is there any concern about the lack of experience in that regard, or does he have enough for you?
I think he's got enough. I mean, he's got, in his career, I mean, you've played in games in the it is preseason, it's not regular season, but it's still a football game and stuff. So, anytime you're getting a guy that's developing and it's a young guy, I mean, there's always going to be some growing pains and stuff. And so for me, as a coach, you're naturally worried about those things and stuff. But I know he's confident, and the guys we've got back there are confident in what they can do and their abilities. So at the end of the day, I think he's going to go back there, or whoever we put back there is going to go back there and do great.
He was telling us just a little bit ago that he felt when he was returning kicks, they were just kicking it out of the end zone. And the past couple weeks, it seemed that they made Shep return it more. He's interested. He hopes he gets a chance to return. Do you think teams will stick to that method of making you guys return it just because the success hasn't been there, or do you think they might go back to just because of his track record?
I think some of it's the conditions, and I think some of it's the teams that we play, the philosophy. I know, like I said, with Kansas City, their guy was hanging up at 4-2 and 4-3 and stuff, and we still won the kickoff drive start, and we're still getting it out past the 25. The return averages doesn't look great, but I think everybody would struggle as you kick it high like that and stuff, and so they're down there as you're getting down there to make the blocks. The blocks are happening at the 20 and 25. We're trying to pick them up earlier, but the ball's hanging up. So, I think that it's going to be up to that. I can't forecast the future and stuff. I would say, again, as we block better and get a good return, I think people are trying to kick it out and things, and, so we'll see.
I know that the primary goal is to, after a kick, is to give the ball to 12 after it, but that said, through half a season, fair to say you haven't gotten the type of returns, or at least the yardage or whatever explosiveness out of that part of the game yet, or
sure. No, that's a fair question. I mean, no, we haven't. I mean, I'm as disappointed as anybody. I mean, that's we work on it hard. We really put an emphasis on that and try to work on those things and work the fundamentals and work the schemes. And anytime you don't have success, you're always trying to figure out why and stuff. As coaches, we're trying to figure out what we can help our guys and put them in better positions and things. But I think as our core gets solidified and those kind of things, and we just get some guys playing multiple things, get the multiple reps and get more comfortable, I think that those things will come eventually. And like I said, I see the progress in practice, and guys are understanding what we're doing better. I think it's just hopefully a matter of time. And like I said, it just takes 1 or 2 good returns, and then suddenly your average, it changes that. I mean, there's a lot of teams out there that have 1 or 2 big returns that have a really good average, and you look at most of the majority of the returns, and they're not very good. It's just they've been able to pop 1 or 2. So it just takes those 1 or 2, and I think things will hopefully get on the upswing.
I think one of us asked you last week about kicking the ball out of bounds to prevent the returns, and I know JK had 1 or 2 last week. Was that him trying to kick out of bounds, or trying to get it?
Not kicking out of bounds. He was trying to kick it close to the sidelines, and like I said, it was the wind was stronger, I think, than what we anticipated, and then it picked up over the game, especially down in that end zone where he was punting out of the first time and stuff. We got to do a better job protecting for him. So there were some people around him and stuff that obviously, I don't think he sees those things, but he feels things around him. But again, the wind. Anytime you get the wind and it starts affecting your drop, and again he hit the ball not where he wanted it to and stuff. So I think that he'll be better.
I'm just thinking of Vinatieri and how he struggled a little bit this year. With Mason, he's among the best in the league this year. How at age 34, 35, whatever he is now, is he still able to kick so well, do you think?
He takes really good care of himself. I mean, he's got, just like a really good pro, he's got his routine that he does throughout the week as far as when he lifts and what he does and how he stretches and his diet, all those things that you really don't see off, the things he takes care of himself off the field and just throughout the week, that behind the scenes, even behind practice, how he recovers and gets his leg, and I think hopefully the routine we have throughout the week allows him to be really good on Sunday and stuff, and what we're doing on, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I think he likes the routine that we were in and stuff, and I think but for him, I mean, he knows his body and he knows what he needs to do, and it's, again, a good veteran, knows when to back off when he's feeling a little sore, when he needs to go ahead and press a little bit when he's feeling good, and I think he knows that, and he's in a good spot.
Shawn, can you explain how Chargers opponents have missed 9 field goals and 4 extra points against them?
They do a good job. They've got a lot of big guys. They get really good push up the middle. That's affect some things and stuff. They blow those guards and tackles up pretty good inside, and then they're a little bit unique because they have a really, last week they put about a 315-pound guy that rushes kind of between the end and wing. Usually you see a safety or a linebacker body that kind of tries to jump through that. These guys just blow everybody up on a side and stuff and just try to cave it all down and try to get a hand up and things like that. So they do a really good job with their pressure, and I think it affected the kickers they played and stuff, just seeing all that push up the middle and stuff. So we got to do a really good job.
To those guys, or they just can't help but see it?
Well, I think,
Or notice it?
yeah, I think anytime they notice some people around their feet and things like that as guys are getting blown up and stuff. So, our guys just have to do a good job with their pad level and doing a good job being tight in their alignments and things. We worked on that, yesterday and stuff. But they do a really good job. I mean, they take pride in that, and their unit plays really hard there.
And then does Mason have to just anticipate that there might be guys flying around?
Yeah, I mean, and we watch the film and things. I mean, he's seen it, and so, like I said, he's a good pro. He'll be fine. So.
What's the challenge with Desmond King, who's got a touchdown each of the last couple of years?
Really good vision. I mean, he's a risk taker. He's got a lot of confidence, and those guys back there, and he thinks he can score at any time. And he's dangerous every time he touches the ball. But he's got really good vision. He sets up his blocks, and he's built kind of low to the ground. I mean, he's built a lot like a running back, even though he's a DB. Runs through contact and is able to just kind of set his blocks up, and he gets the ball vertical and then finds the crease and gets it outside and stuff, and is able to find the open window.
From your experience, if you have a returner who's capable of doing those kind of things, do guys tend to block better, harder, longer? Does that impact the other guys?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, anytime you've got the confidence in the guy back there that he can score, even if you don't block it very well, but he makes somebody miss, and then they pick up a block down the field and stuff, they just tend to block that much harder. I know, when we had Cribbs and Travis Benjamin and those guys, those guys felt like you could score at any point and stuff. So, they're always trying to find their blocks and do their good job down the field and take care of their guy, because they don't want to be the guy that doesn't allow the score.
Does 80 and sunny and no wind sound good for you?
Well, it's 8 to 9 mile an hour wind, so. But, yeah, it's no, that'll be good. I mean, it's like I said, we've been indoors here, but yeah, I think anytime you can go out later in the season and out to a warm weather environment, I know our guys are fired up about that. So, yeah, that'll be nice.
Oh yeah. Young Moolah, baby.